Going live. You're live.
That's pink. Hi.
Let's see if anybody actually shows up.
Look, my legs are so white you cannot tell the difference between my shorts and my leg.
Hey, Carla, can you hear us okay?
Hi, Carla. Hey, Carla, long time no see. I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been? She's gonna be like, this is not like Zoom. I can't talk to you. I don't like this.
She says she can hear us. Hi, sweet Melissa Makes.
Hey, Melissa.
I'm testing out my live before I do my big live for my extravaganza next week. And I have Becky and Karen here to help me today. Hey, Holly.
Hey, Holly. Hi, Holly.
I can't read the chat. But
I can't read the chat either.
It's just far back here.
We got a hi from Canada from Anne.
Wow.
I know Anne's name.
You know Anne's.
There's Julie. I was just talking about you this morning, Julie. No, Ann Stevenson comments on a lot of our videos. I was like, I know your name.
I know Anne.
Guess I should turn that off.
We're not going to stay on like too long, probably a maximum of 30 minutes. We're going to go find some banana splits because it's banana split day.
Yes. Not like we haven't eaten enough today. Just saying.
We've definitely eaten it.
We went to 2 different yarn stores this morning when I got up here. And we went out for a big lunch at my favorite barbecue place up here. So Ann asked what we're working on. I'm working on a crocheted basket.
I'm working on squares for a Veterans Day blanket that we're putting together.
And I am in the middle of a row on a shawl. So I'm going to hold it now.
That is
But it's a triangular shawl. It's got a little bit of
Absolutely
waist and a
gorgeous.
little bit of girder.
We got Beth over here. Hey, Beth. Yes, it's a lot of trouble. Yeah, Carla, I still haven't figured out who Zach is yet.
Yeah, my husband said the same thing. Looks like trouble with a capital T.
So what are you guys working on? You know, if you want to grab one of the
sorry.
poofs and actually see the chat too, you can.
Stop it, Becky.
Oh, gosh.
It's like something out of a Dr. Seuss thing where it's like.
Now, Karen's going to act like she's got some sense and not do it with me now. But
Actually, Beth, we were really good when we went to Stash. Was it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, when we went to Stash, we only bought 2 hanks each. And then when we went to AC Moore, we each spent under $30.
or right around 30. Mine was 30.
Yeah, or right at 30.
Mine was Karen.
Hi, Chris.
Karen spend more or less.
Mine was 50.
Chris
Oh,
Frog.
she got some more. Hi.
Hi.
I'm trying to read on here, too. I get you pulled up.
Yeah, we were actually being pretty good. So,
We got us some matching sock yarn.
yeah, we're going to make a pair of matching socks. And if
Was
we,
it Queen City Yarns?
yeah, Queen City Yarns, which is a local dyer to Charlotte. Yeah, Zach, I still don't know who you are.
A
So,
mess growing up. So whoever it is knew you growing up.
yeah, I've got the kid comment. I was told it was a trouble as a kid. I love doing scrap scarves.
Triple trouble. Yes. We've actually been good. We've laughed more than anything. And I think Carrie about pops my head off when she hugged me. She squeezed me so hard. I was like, I can't breathe.
So, no, y'all, seriously, I am only 5'5". So when I hugged her, I was like shoulder punched her right in the middle of her throat.
Hey.
surprised you so much? Zach says he's from Anderson, so that's where I went to high school. I got us that far.
Y'all are too cute. Or something, all right.
Yeah.
Yes, Beth, wish you were here too.
Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jan.
Howdy from Alaska.
Hey, Angela.
Hi, Angela.
This is so much fun. It's so weird.
This is going to be a few-minute test, all right?
Go back to the club?
Did you have a little clubhouse when you were a kid?
Well, I did, but Chandler and Travis were the ones that hung out in that. Yeah, Wendy, I know you're jelly.
I got peanut butter for that.
She's got peanut butter brownies for that.
Mine too.
Very rich.
You are warmer.
Get closer to figuring out.
Well, if you're in the zone of Chandler and Travis, the only other guys that ran in that group were Aaron and Terry. We didn't have a Zach in that group.
Was Zach his first name or middle name? I doubt Travis follows this group.
I haven't seen Travis since I was like 8 years old. You feel an itch, Wendy.
Did you have a nickname that wasn't Zach? Like I'm trying to help you.
Yeah, Beth, he is at dinner with a colleague right now, and then I actually have to leave the hotel at 8:15 to go look at houses. Ended with a puff?
So he had a nickname that ended with a puff, is that right?
Cream puff.
Jelly?
He goes about.
I've been back to Anderson once since I started my sophomore year of high school, or sophomore year of college.
Powder puff?
No clue. I don't think so, actually. I think he's somebody I went to school with.
Is Zach a troll?
That's what I said. I don't think so.
Carrie, you gave him the nickname.
Yeah, but we're talking like 15 plus years ago.
Powder puff?
Hey, Cindy.
Cotton puff? What puff? What else? Fart puff? I don't know.
Angela said Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff? Yeah.
Hi, Kim.
Cream puff? Yeah, I was thinking cream puff, but I thought that might sound too bad.
That's a good
You didn't close.
No, I'm doing a test run of it since we're all here together. I figured I'd go ahead and test run before I do my big
I have the Cheetos handy. Cheeto puff?
well, I mean Chandler's cheese puff. He's the Cheeto.
See, Zach, was Zach his last name or Zach his middle name then?
No.
And you're talking to Chandler?
I mean, seriously, in almost 20 years, I've only been back to Anderson one time.
So cheese puff must Cheeto.
I'm seeing 23 are active, 7 have liked. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. Step away from the yarn.
Yes.
This is Cheeto puff.
But once again, the only Cheeto is Chandler. Now, Chandler is 2 years older than me.
You can't see the difference between my white and my legs. I promise. Yeah, it is.
Well, hello, Chandler. My favorite Cheeto. And once again, just for the record, pick a screen name that has to do with your name if you expect me to get it. So, everybody, Chandler is like my oldest friend ever. We've been friends since second grade. I was in second grade. He was in fourth grade.
Then I can't.
So I take it you saw my channel when Mom posted it the other day?
So now he's going to change his screen name again.
Yes, the mystery is solved. When you have somebody that was literally like your best friend forever in 3 years. Yeah. Well, there are not many people who know me well enough to be able to troll me old school like that. Lord have mercy. But yeah, so Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'll be doing my big live extravaganza. We'll have giveaways and...
Hi, Wendy.
Bye, Wendy.
Have fun at work.
Mwah.
Love you.
Oh, wait. You got to have Mary on your live.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Where's Irish Mary? Her first live ever.
If you aren't already following hashtag Where's Irish Mary on Instagram.
I can't do amigurumi with crap. What is the funny farm fact for today? Oh my. Put me on the spot there. I don't know.
Milking cows is easier than it looks. Gathering eggs is harder than it sounds.
It is not. Gathering eggs. If you don't have a broody hen will come after you and peck at you. That means she wants to have babies. Leave her eggs alone. But if she's not broody, you can really stick your hand right under there and pull them out, and it's not a big deal. Unless you get an egg like I got one time that did not have a shell on the outside. It had the inner membrane intact, which you can do with an egg, by the way, if you stick it in vinegar and let it soak for a really long time, it eats the shell. Well, I stuck my hand underneath the hen to get it, and I felt something squishy, and it scared the crap out of me.
There's Amber. I missed her coming in.
She was the one that asked.
For the funny farm fact?
Funny farm fact. Broody hens are vicious. They sound like velociraptors.
I don't like chickens. I'd steal her goat in a heartbeat, though.
Yeah.
Wendy says with that, bye.
He keeps acting up. You can have it.
Hey, April.
Hey, April. No, Cindy.
Have a good one, Cheeto. Now the mystery's been solved. Hi, Margaret.
Scotland. Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, it was just funny because the timing was hilarious.
Dinner, who's cooking?
We still have leftovers from lunch.
Yes.
You got your watermelon?
Hi, Mary.
Nothing. We're just over here filming, Mary. Is it going better today, Amber? We went to my favorite barbecue restaurant in the area, Jim and X.
Very yummy.
Very good.
Very yummy.
Their smoked poultry is amazing. Not what you think you're going to get when you go to an actual like smoked meat barbecue place, but
Yeah, Beth. Mary's been all over. We've taken quite a few pictures of Mary.
Karen is working on a shawl. Becky's working on squares for a Veterans Day project we're doing as a group. And I'm working on a big old basket. Oh, Julie, they're a hoot and a half.
Oh, you meant the real Mary was with us. Gotcha. If she was,
We wish.
we would be in trouble.
That would be Run.
I'd still be the tallest.
No, we need Miss Sandy in here to beat your pride.
Yeah, by 1 inch.
I'm sorry it's not going any better. You're not the only person I know who's been having issues. Oh, Linda, we're having a blast.
Turks.
Mary, you wouldn't have been running away from us.
I've been trying to act like she didn't know us when we were in AC Morning singing the music. Yeah.
We were singing along to the music that they have streaming through, and then Becky and I started like dancing down the aisle.
Karen's back there like, I don't know these people.
Run, run.
I just kept on walking.
Well, that Mary, there weren't very many people.
No, there weren't very many people in there at all. We were in there early, you know.
Mary would be the centerpiece. Bless her heart.
Bless it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a little nervous, especially since the giveaways are going to have to be announced the next day, because we'll make sure I get the first people saying the phrases and words. That's why I wanted to do one with them, because if I make a fool of myself, I'm in good company. Doing a test run here.
Yep. Mary, you should have been in the van with us when me and Carrie were having conversations of pecan versus pecan.
Kitty corner versus catty cornered.
I always thought it was catty cornered.
Kitty corner.
What was the other one? Apricot versus apricot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are
Yeah, Karen was sitting in the back of the van just giggling.
giggling and working on the shawl like I ain't getting in it. That's nice.
3 nutters together.
Oh, that's true. It's pecan. Thank you, Melissa. She says it's pecan, but it's pecan pie. No, it's pecan pie. A pecan is what my grandma had because she didn't have a working toilet. Pecan
Oh, goodness.
with a bunch of ends.
Is everything okay, Angela?
Oh,
Creek. Creek, so what you got out yonder? But it's properly creek.
it depends on the size. A creek is a little bit smaller than a creek.
Yeah, that's why a creek's out yonder.
Yeah. In the holler.
We'll just toss them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up here in the next 10 minutes so we can go.
Lilac. Lilac, Mary.
We're gonna go find some banana splits because it's apparently banana split day.
Who knew? Don't get in there, Carla. Don't be talking about my holler. Hey, I grew up, we had a holler when I lived in West Virginia.
Now, I will say everybody down here calls all carbonated beverages Coke across the board. Unless it's in a red can and says Coke on it, it is not a Coke, it is a soda. If it's still cola flavored, you can say, do you want a cola? Coke, maybe a Coke.
And tea is sweet.
Unless otherwise specified.
Unless you ask for unsweet, you're getting sweet. When you go up north and you ask for tea, they give you hot tea. Alabama.
Hi, Bama.
Do you live in Greenbow, Alabama? We ain't right.
We ain't right.
I don't think so.
No, I'm keeping my mouth shut.
You know, it's funny when I'm looking at the comments in here and my legs, you can actually tell the difference between my leg and my pants.
Well, the sun is
All the sun is
Yeah, the sun's not on you anymore.
Yeah, sweet and hot with milk. My son drinks it that way. I don't. He drinks his Earl Grey like that.
Sometimes I put cream in my Earl Grey.
See, I think that's weird, but I haven't tried it.
It's an English tea. Yeah.
So,
In it.
did you just bite that yarn?
No.
Oh, okay.
I put my stitch
I
marker.
fuss at you like I fuss at Wendy. Don't bite your yarn.
No, I don't bite my yarn. But my parents spent good money on my teeth. I'm going to try not to break them.
Tennessee.
Tennessee knows how to make good sweet tea.
I haven't tried it. I'll have to try that.
You can also get really good moonshine in Tennessee.
You can get it in West Virginia too. My parents will tell you exactly where to get it.
We got a troll?
Now, you can take your mouse and click on her name and make her moderator.
I didn't catch the troll if we had a troll.
Not on this. Oh, there you
Carla would be a good bouncer. No, that's me.
go.
What was it you called me? Boots. That's it. Boots.
I'm a troll stomper. You should catch him.
Unless she's trying to say Mary's a troll.
Oh, now she's all popped up with her little wrench.
Bless it.
How cute.
Likes to be prepared. Bless you. We'll turn you into a southerner yet.
We got to start working on Mary's Southern American accent.
She has been saying bless your heart. We haven't had her saying y'all a lot, but bless your
She
heart.
has said
she
y'all,
been
though.
saying.
But she
Quite a
did
bit.
request the powdered Lipton's tea, but she wants to drink it hot. So we got to get her that one step further to drinking it cool. I did, Chris. He is actually my best friend from childhood. My mom shared my channel recently on her Facebook page, and he saw it from there.
Yeah, with ice. You want to drink it cold with ice.
Yep. Definitely.
It's always great when you have a troll that can troll you with information from 25 years ago. And he would know how much trouble I was when I was a kid.
That's when you really get in trouble.
Hey, Madonna.
Just
Too
saw
much
you
knitting.
on Karen's channel. Karen and
Yeah,
Brenda.
we did just see you in Karen's. And, yeah.
Karen and Brenda.
Have our
Fireworks.
But
Uh,
this is not too bad.
It'll wash your bowl out.
Madonna loves me, Mary. She's not going to run away from me. I would share my tequila with Madonna. She'll stay with me.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, you ain't partied like a broke college student when your quickest way to getting drunk is shooting a shot of tequila and down and chugging back a beer. You don't drink too much after that the first time.
I would not know. I'm a little bit more of a good girl. Got drunk one time, got extremely sick. I vowed I would never do that again, and I have not.
Mary, love gives you blinders, though. Remember, you love me too. And you love Becky, even with Mary. And you love Karen.
Oh, this is making me grab a beer. There you go.
Ah.
Hey, there's Desiree too.
Hey, Desiree.
Hi, Auntie Vernon.
Welcome to Crackpot Corner.
Oh my goodness.
See, if we do this more frequently, we need to like come up with a trio name. This week, visiting on Crack, we have Cindy from Cindy Hearts Crochet.
Oh my goodness.
Now Cheeto's messaging me on Facebook too.
Is that what that team was?
Yeah. So it's definitely Chandler.
We don't. Karen sent it from Ohio. She drove down. I live near Charlotte, and Carrie lives in South Carolina, and she drove up because her hubby is working out of Charlotte this week.
Yep. Crochet basket, blocks for a Veterans Day blanket, and a shawl.
Mary wants us to stop picking on her.
Aww.
Picking on you.
Bless your heart.
We only do it because we love you.
Yeah. If we didn't pick on you, then that means we don't like you.
Shut up, Becky.
Love you too, Mary. No more turtles for you.
It's been a blast, Desiree. I think Karen spent more time laughing just at the two of us making idiots of ourselves, though.
Oh my goodness.
I was not going in that front seat.
She sat in the back with the seat leaned back like this from where my kids were in the van.
What's comfy?
They survived my driving.
Actually, she's not a bad driver.
Wasn't bad.
Enjoy your sewing, Beth. I can't wait to see what the new bags look like. By the way, speaking of Beth's bags. I love my Beth bag.
I think it's pretty. I love all of my Beth bags too, but I have an Ella bag with me. I don't remember where I got this one. What other bag do I have in here with me?
That's good. I only brought one project up.
I brought one bag.
I brought a few, and I'm glad I did because I finished a baby blanket, and I'll be finished with my squares. Then I can work on snowflakes.
Some was from Cindy, and then I have best cake bag. It's the two that I brought.
Of course, she's a good driver. She's a mail lady.
Yes, I drive from the wrong side of the vehicle.
Unfortunately, my old mail carrier hit my mailbox a couple times. Not to mention the drunk neighbor kids, drunk college kids, high school kids.
Auntie Vernon, it is pretty cool here today. Actually, it's in the 70s, which is great compared to the 90s and hot humidity we've been having.
Julia, I so would love to see you start a channel.
I'm only wearing the sweater because I was sitting in front of the air conditioner. I was cold.
The air conditioner was blowing on her.
They had that thing set to 60 degrees when we checked in.
Oh, I thought you were talking about our room. I was like,
No. It's freezing.
That'd be 30s.
I am a weather lady. Would you like to look out the window at Carrie's great view? 97 in Texas.
Well, there has actually been progress on that. Yesterday, our listing agent called, and the people who saw the house all of a sudden out of nowhere on Thursday, they got me all discombobulated and backwards, accepted our second counter offer. But because we're going through the relocation company, we can't officially set a closing date, an inspection date, or anything like that. But we do have an offer on the table that we've both verbally agreed to. So tomorrow, Troy and I are going to look at houses first thing in the morning before I drive back to Columbia.
Someone from the UK in there. Corinne. Is that how you say her name?
Korean.
Corinne.
I can't see.
Corine.
Yeah, that's Korean.
Thank you.
There's no A in it. See, we're going to go back to how things are pronounced. There's no A in her name.
Sorry. My bad.
Don't start that conversation again. Oh,
It's
goodness.
like lilac.
Lilac.
Apricot, tomato.
It's lack, not like or lick.
No, I mean it's very promising. We're really excited. The way our relocation company works it is they will officially buy our house out from under us and hold it until the closing date, but we can stay there up until that closing date to find a new place. So it's going to be a crazy month because they're wanting to close. In South Carolina, it's like a mandatory 30-day wait from accepting the offer to closing. So they want to close in exactly 30 days.
Hi, Leah. Hi, Jens. How are you?
Hey, Leah. Hey, Jens.
And what are we working on? I'm working on squares for a blanket that we are all working on together for veterans. Karen is knitting a gorgeous shawl with yarn that Sandra stole from us.
I like that one, Michelle. That's probably the most complimentary thing we've gotten. Charlie's Angels.
How do you,
I'm working on a basket. I do the same thing. I'll sit there.
that is a gorgeous shawl, Sherry. It is.
Thank you.
That is knit fast, dye warm in ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm.
But she's moving, so she has nothing in her Etsy shop.
I can't wait till she restocks her Etsy shop. This is actually easy to navigate just doing the computer. I guess I've also got an extra wide screen.
Well, it's a little easier than on the phone, actually, because the phone, every once in a while, the chat goes down and you can't see it.
Yeah, it's harder to read it.
Yeah, well, the extra wide.
That's why they always suggest a computer or laptop when live streaming.
This is actually pretty
it's a lot
easy.
easier and it's a lot more convenient.
I know, right?
That's actually how I found her shop. I was looking for Halloween yarn on Etsy, and that popped up, and I was like, that's pretty epic. That's the kind of shop you want to buy for.
Yes, Desiree, we do still Zoom. Mine is still on Saturday nights.
Mine's on Monday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern time.
And hi,
My chair's
Leah.
squeaking too.
Hi, Leah.
There's musical tissues in my room.
Oh my goodness. We were kind of big dorks, if y'all haven't noticed yet. Oh. No, mine is still on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I think Sharon's still doing hers on Thursdays and Fridays. I think Dana's doing Friday afternoon or after Sharon's.
Friday evenings, I think it's 7 Eastern.
Okay.
Auntie Vernon definitely learned knitting. I thought it was going to be harder than it was. And, you know, if Mary can learn how to make socks, probably just about anybody can. She's going to tell me to quit picking on her again.
I didn't say nothing about that.
Karen is an awesome teacher, just saying.
I don't know. I think the biggest troll that's ever come across this room is Madonna when she sent the paperclip stitch markers to Mary. That was the most clever thing I've ever seen.
6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern time. That's Friday, right? No, don't go to the dark side. No, come to the dark side.
She'll make you peanut butter brownies. It's Friday.
They're better without the frosting.
They're still good with the
Or just
frosting.
frosting. The frosting is nice and creamy, but it has more peanut butter in it.
Yes, Karen is a great teacher. She snores a little bit though. Not very loud. I don't know if she heard me snoring last night or not, but
Yeah, that's nice.
you would not be shunned for something like that, Madonna. We're all big goofballs. Yeah, Jennifer, I would say if you want to learn how to knit, definitely start out with the dishcloth. I tried to start out with socks and that it took me over a year. I kept throwing it across the room and then, sorry.
Yeah.
And then it finally clicked. Angela wants the brownie recipe.
All right.
Just extra love. That's all.
She can't have caffeine, so
Yeah, I can't have caffeine, so I don't do any chocolate. Chocolate has caffeine. So
what happens.
my version of brownie is with peanut butter or chocolate.
This is what happens when you don't measure your square properly. It's supposed to be 6 inches squared.
Froggy.
If I'd measured it after the second row, I might would have noticed. Oh, and your sister.
As opposed to tinky, which is knitting backwards.
Our tinkings takes a lot more patience.
Oh yeah, tinking's a pain in the
A
butt.
little bit.
Your tinking, see,
I
we're both doing the same thing technically.
I did the wrong thing.
Yeah, I would have to say I would never have started with a sweater, but especially a batwing cardigan. I mean, I did a poncho. It was like my third project, but it was one of the ones that's a big rectangle, and you just sew the end together, and you get a poncho.
Mama B. Hi. Hello. Now I lost my crochet hook. Guess where it is?
Mm-hmm.
None of
Mm-hmm.
No, not at all. I just popped another band.
Yeah.
That's all they listen to is snap.
Save me.
Listen.
And Karen's being all good over there.
She's the only one that acts like she got some sense. Well, I don't know. She was bouncing on the couch.
Hey, Phyllis.
My fault is squeaky.
Brooklyn. You're worse than that.
Oh.
Well,
Nobody likes your strength.
I should go kill myself too, apparently.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Where'd Carla May go? She's our person there.
Well, I think she got on it because it's deleted.
Yeah.
Your first official troll on live
Yeah.
Facebook.
First real troll. Childhood
First
friends
real one.
not included.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been that kind of a week.
Give me a wrench. Gotcha. Take her kneecaps out, or his, or whoever.
Yeah, Madonna, you might want to wait till after Tuesday's big live extravaganza before you get that wrench.
All right, Mama B. How do you know she's not trolling?
I suppose. Have a good one, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
I think Madonna needs a chance to win a prize before she becomes a moderator.
moderators can't get one. Ooh, then that means I can get one. You can get one because we're not moderators. Look, she'll make us moderators just to cut us out.
That's okay.
Don't forget to thumbs up. That's right, Chris.
Like and subscribe. Because I never remind anybody.
I don't either.
I have my last few, but I don't have one.
Yeah, we're in here for a few more minutes. We're going to go get some banana splits for National Banana Split Day here in a minute. Hey, Pam.
Hadn't eaten enough today, so share if you can. That's it.
Oh.
Ice cream.
You scream. We all scream.
For ice
cream.
So as a general rule, I don't eat wheat or sugar that much. And in the last 24 hours, I've had 6 big macarons filled with whipped cream and jam. That wasn't their fault. That was just late birthday celebration. So Troy's birthday is next week. Mine was last week. We went out to brunch with a friend and went to the big Main Street Market in Columbia. And my favorite bakery makes the world's best macarons. They use homemade jams and jellies from the farmer's market. Oh, they're so good.
What happened to macaroons?
Macaroons are made with coconuts.
Macarons or something different?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are the ones that are the sandwich cookie that are made with almond flour and egg whites.
Gotcha. What time is your live again?
It's going to be 8 p.m. Central or 8 p.m. Eastern. Eastern. I'm Eastern.
On what day?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So the day after Labor Day.
She's good.
Okay, at least the yarn fight is a little better and less messier than a food fight. So
Yes.
You have a point.
I'm
You
okay
have a
with
point.
that.
You get to keep whatever you catch.
Happy birthday. Phyllis has a birthday coming up. Thursday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Phyllis.
Fiber fight. I like that fiber fight.
Fiber fight. Yeah, there you go.
So we can go up to my craft room one day and just pull off the wall. So y'all really haven't seen, like, when I'm on Zoom, I use my laptop. So like these girls have seen the yarn wall from a distance. Y'all see my fabric wall generally when I film.
I keep telling her I'm going to come help her move and a couple of boxes are just going to fall off the truck. Seriously.
I'll be popped in.
Well, happy early birthday, Marcy.
Happy birthday, Mercy.
Aw, Jennifer.
How sweet.
Won't be able to make it, probably. Oh, Leah, I wish you could too. You'd have to have a really strong arm to throw it from Australia, though.
That's a long way to go.
Yeah.
Need more than a potato shooter to do that.
This is actually quite fun. I think it'd be more fun with people rather than talking by yourself.
So, yeah, it's hard sometimes.
Well, see, then we just have to make it a regular thing where we get together and.
Especially if you don't have a specific topic that you want to talk about.
It's
I
kind
know
of
my
hard.
last,
You do lives.
I struggled on my last live.
Because you
it
do
was like
lives on what days?
every Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep.
Bye, Julie.
Bye, Julie.
Yeah, next weekend
Bye,
starts.
girly girls and Chandler.
Oh,
How far do we live from each other? I'm in North Carolina. Carrie's in South Carolina. Karen's Ohio.
Took 7 hours to get here.
Carrie and I are, a couple of hours. But when she moves, it'll be a lot less.
but you're what?
Which means even more trouble, guys.
Where we are here, you're what? 20 minutes away?
Somewhere around there, 20, 30.
20 to 30 minutes. Yeah, and this is the part of town we're looking at movies. We're going to be within half an hour of each other.
That's a lot of trouble.
Oh, just saying.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
We were just over at yours.
Karen.
Sup?
Yes, your arm is not that strong, Leah. Marcy is from Northeast Ohio.
Ah, okay. Up by Cleveland.
There may be trouble ahead. Yeah.
Well, there's going to be more trouble ahead tonight because we're going to go get a sugar high. Yes, I've had croissants, the macarons, crepes.
Not croissants, croissant.
Croissant.
She's more cultured than I am.
These are proper. These aren't crescent rolls.
Crazy rolls.
These are proper croissants. And they've got
You mean they don't?
sleep
You
on
don't
this-
open that can on the side of the counter, or get scared whenever it's getting ready to pop, and you know it's coming. It scares you anyway.
So I had the crepes with mascarpone and berries. What else do I
South
have?
Dakota. You live in South Dakota?
Are you from the Dakotas?
Say my thing's crazy.
I had like two people. So Michelle's like, when I watched your video, I had to make sure you said my name. And then somebody else said, oh my God, I love Michelle. She's so sweet.
I only have 14 more rows.
Wow.
And this is still on the first ball.
So that means one of us gets to steal back the other ball from Santa.
You can have it for the hat for your boys.
Nah, it's all right.
It's like, she's doing so good with her knitting. I'm so proud.
We're making you hungry. Oh, talking about croissants. And
Croissant.
I'm not cultured to tell you. I can say croissant with my pinky up. Does that count?
A beefsteak with croissants, a salad.
And a crepe or a creepy. Okay.
Yes.
Stop saying that word. Which word? Croissant or?
Oh, I still love it. So the beauty of listening to people try to speak Spanish when they come from Hickville, South Carolina. Donde está el baño? Wow.
Sam
Okay.
is totally a fan of your channel.
Thank you.
The K word. Is it a K or is it a C? It's a C, isn't it?
Croissant, C.
Oh,
So
she doesn't want us to say the K word anymore.
No.
Knit.
Knit, 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 knit,
But that's what I'm
knit,
doing.
knit, knit, knit,
Well, I mean, I
knit,
went
knit,
on the road now.
Oh, the K word is a bad word. I think that's what she said.
Okay, well, I'm tinking backwards.
So she's tinking.
Well, the other night she was begging somebody to not learn how to do the other fiber craft.
Because that's the dark side.
Yep. But we have peanut butter brownies.
Karen, homemade peanut butter.
Have a good one, Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
It's 10.
Oh, yeah, see? Look, that chair. I promise that was the top. Peanut butter brownies.
I'm working on a crocheted basket from a
Look.
blueprint order. Becky's working on blocks for a Veterans Day blanket, and Karen is working on a shawl.
And we're making the couch make weird noises.
You too.
That's okay.
Ooh.
Hand me mine. Oh, you know, with all the technology we have, I'm so surprised they haven't found a way to just like reach things through.
We
I'm
need
sorry, am I missing
teleporters.
Pardon me.
Can you imagine on your birthday waking up to like homemade treats from your friend across the world because they just teleported it to your.
couch. Maybe that would work.
Maybe that's just the Star Trek nerd in me.
Cornflakes and milk, yes, Leah.
Yes, Leah.
Oh, that's right, because it's breakfast for you, right?
Yep. She's almost 12 hours.
14.
14?
Yeah.
14 hours, I said. Yeah, because she's in tomorrow. She's
It's
in
like
Yeah.
7:30 a.m. her time. Tomorrow.
Yeah, we are that crazy in real life, and it kind of is amplified that we're actually in the same room. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we still keep freaking out every time we see like do anything like on Zoom or on here. It's like we're in the same square.
Oh my gosh, look, we're in it. Never mind that she's sitting right beside of me, right in front of me. We're in the same square. How easily amused. Ooh, baked cheesecake or blueberry pie. You know, that would be good. Cheesecake with blueberry over it.
I love blueberry pie. It's one of my favorite pies.
Desiree, take care.
Bye, Desiree.
Hi, Desi.
Yes, Mary, we love you. I know you love me, even though I aggravate you.
If we didn't aggravate each other, then we'd know we wouldn't love each other.
I know, right?
You only annoy those you love.
Mary, have you been hacked? Yeah, she probably has.
Yep. She's spreading words of loves.
What's with all the mush? Yeah. You're not supposed to tell people about that.
Deep down inside, we are nougat filled. There's just a big, thick wall of crazy around it all.
Just saying. I don't have a heart.
Sure. So what's that thing on your sleeve, Mary?
Whatever you say.
Love you, Bounces.
Love ya. Need it. Yeah, what are we up to? This was only supposed to be
I know, we're like 50 minutes.
just a few minutes.
Well, I keep going, oh, well, I'm almost done with the row. And then it's like, I'm another row around. And it's like, oh, well, I'm almost done with this row.
How would you say that? The three crocheters? Crochet. How would you say that?
The
Crochet.
3 crochet amigos.
Crochet ears. I think that's what she's. But I don't know how you'd say it.
Crochet tears.
Crocheters.
I do love that. That's one of the things about Zoom that's so much fun is you get to real time have conversations with people.
Face to face.
Look, Julie, I have a new subscriber. I have a feeling she's in here. Julie Martinez.
She's sweet. She won my 500 subscriber giveaway.
Ah.
Awesome.
She's been sending me pictures of her finished objects with the yarn that I
So
sent her.
she must like crazy if she subscribed to you and now she's just.
She's a fan of Texas A&M. She's got to be a little crazy.
Yeah, I prefer Zoom too, because that way you can actually talk to each other rather than read. But then, I was gonna say, then again, you can't boot a troll, but you can.
If you own the room.
So you can still sit there and knit crochet like we are now instead of stopping to type.
Yeah,
But on this end, I have to say, this is kind of cool.
It is. It's fun.
I think I used the crazy to make sure I'm not. So we make you feel normal, is what you're saying. That is true, Auntie Vernon. Nothing wrong with protecting yourself.
That's for sure.
My back keeps slipping.
So did one of y'all look up to find where the closest ice cream parlor is?
No, I didn't, but I can. But then I can read the comments.
Oh, that's true. Well, here, use my phone. It's
And
not,
Karen's
it's
in
not
the
finger
locked.
locked.
I'm sitting in the back. I'm in the middle row. Whatever you guys want to go.
I'll swipe to unlock. I have mine fingers.
Oh, bless your heart.
Okay.
There's
have
a lot of
message
weird.
from Zach, just saying.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I think he sent you another. I was going to hide it, but wait a minute.
No, I knew it popped up on Messenger, so you don't have to leave it up.
Well, I mean, it's fine. I was just.
Yeah.
I'm in the habit of wiping mine down.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying my channel enough to make it through more than one video at a
Yes,
time.
yes, Jen's my nickname is Boots. Hi, Pam. Hi, Pam. Okay. Are we doing ice cream near us?
Ice cream sold.
Because we haven't hyped up on enough sugar yet.
Or eaten enough? Marble slab? Oh, stone. Cold Stone. I've never been there before.
Yeah, Cold Stones is more.
Yogurt?
No. Well,
It's the
somehow-
fold over. Both of those are like that fancy fold over ice cream where you get mix-ins in it.
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Them fancy things.
Them fancy things. I ain't never done no fancy stuff. I get what's in the Walmart freezer. Fiber's name, Fiber Hearts, that is Karen.
Karen and Brian.
And Brian.
The other KBs.
Yes, the other KBs, you're right. KB Fibers, Karen and Brian. Not the same. Italian ice and frozen custard.
No, there used to be a really good gelato place over at South Park. But that was 16 years ago.
We can go to Harris Teeter. Evidently, it's got ice cream.
Hillstone might have something.
There's quite a few around here.
Okay. You were saying in like a weird part of town where like nothing's immediately by us except for one shopping center, but everything is within a 15-minute drive, including crossing the state line to get barbecue.
But that was good. That was worth it. That was some good stuff.
Look at the show.
Look, how awesome is that?
Got 14 more rows to go. Can't wait, Sandra. It's looking great.
Jackie, that's Karen, KB Fibers. She's the one that sent me that gorgeous hand-spun yarn for my birthday.
AC Moore, we were actually very good. We spent around $30 or so, except for Karen. But she had to get some time.
Madonna's holding up a crucifix against you.
Aw.
That's the dark side. But I think that's beautiful.
Some things just have to be made.
They do. Actually, I really like the shawl pattern for this month's knit crate. If I could stand to do knit bottles, I might do it.
That yarn right there was from Knit Fast Dye Warm. She doesn't have anything up right now because she's in the process of moving. But yeah, you can go in there and favorite her store and it'll pop up, I'm sure.
A couple videos back, I did the Harry fell off the wagon video, and that a lot of that yarn came from that shop.
And Karen is over there eating kale, and we're going to go eat ice cream. It's got bananas in it. Does that count?
I mean, it's fruit. I mean, we
Well-
could even put strawberries on it too.
Yeah.
Oh, we are. It's been a lot of laughing and very, very goofy,
We're acting like kids, honestly.
kind of like 12-year-old boys, to be honest.
That is true. I think that, Carrie, I think that your hubby didn't really have to go out to eat. He just chose to get away from us, so he didn't have to, you know.
No, well, that was the whole funny thing about this weekend. So Karen came up with the plan to do this weekend, like Tuesday. Yeah, I was on my way to the grocery store. This is the one week where Troy isn't working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday here. He's working Monday, Tuesday in Charlotte, and the rest of the week in Columbia to set up for the opening of college football and Labor Day and all that stuff. So it ended up accidentally perfectly working out that he already was going to be here. And then there was like no hotel rooms available except for our hotel. So it's like this just like totally perfectly worked out. And he had plans for dinner. And it's like, oh, well, you know, that's fine. I'll just take them to my favorite barbecue place and you can have none.
We look so young and fashionable. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Kathy, we did do good. We got some of their, 2 for $15 bags of just
Millen leftovers.
Millen leftovers.
But they're not really Millens, they're leftovers.
Because I got some of the Downton Abbey in black. And I got some buttons for Leah. We were very well behaved. And then we went to Tuesday morning and didn't get anything. Tuesday. I'm so glad she think I'm young. It's the hair dye.
I'm the only one sporting grays. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not the only one sporting grays. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're?
Oh.
It blends in like yours.
It blends in
You're
better
welcome.
than
There's
mine.
only a few, Leah, so I'm looking on getting some different kinds for you because y'all, in Australia, they have to pay a whole lot of money for buttons, just regular buttons. Crazy.
Dakota.
South Dakota.
Don't you know?
Tuesday. I do say Tuesday.
Normally I'd say Tuesday, but Tuesday. Tuesday, but Tuesday. It's fun. That was just one that's fun to say differently.
Tuesday morning.
Really, ain't nobody laughing at how you open a watermelon in Alabama, but got
Mary can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Yeah, they do have to order a lot of yarn and stuff in Australia. I guess they have to import a lot of stuff, which makes no sense. But yeah, Mary, that's my impression of Ireland speech is I can't be bothered. But she says I sound more Scottish.
You're always after me, Lucky Charms.
Oh my goodness. Look, my white legs again. Because I promise I'm wearing pants.
Better not be sitting on my sofa naked.
No.
It's too hot for that down here. It is really cool today. It feels really
I
nice.
think it would be like living on Mars. Head shaking here. Head shacking here. You know, I think that Mary would kick me in the shins like really hard if she got near me.
Oh my god. What the hell shaking?
Evidently, that's what you do when you sit naked on the couch.
Maybe it's one of them Irelandisms. Everybody's calling her out.
Shacking at me. Eyes rolled. You're just jelly.
No, but I'll show you some pics. Carla's over there slipping.
I got some turkey breasts back in the refrigerator. Does that work?
There's also chicken and beef in there.
At least she didn't say shagging.
Yeah.
I've almost used another half ball of this. Starting to worry I'm not gonna have enough yarn.
Now you figured it many a minute ago.
I've only got one more ball in there. It came with 4 balls. I'm halfway through the 3rd one now.
I think I have a delay. Gotcha. It says it deleted on here. They say humping instead of shagging.
Well, it was hidden. It wasn't bleeded, but. All right, y'all ready for some ice cream? Oh,
yeah.
is Carrie going to tink back another row or?
I'm not thinking.
Okay.
You got to finish your row.
I'm tinking backwards. I'm almost there.
You got to finish.
We can let you finish the row.
Since I
And
don't like the connect.
Connect.
Since they don't like the K word. Yeah, she's gonna, yeah.
There you go,
I'm
Madonna.
gonna give you one of those big ones that they used to work on those big old, like.
Do you have the boots for it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Still not the furthest it's been dropped since I got it the other day.
Oh, those are her boobies. Why? I don't get it. No, I do. Never mind. Took me a second to look at the. That's her breasts.
Now, we don't call her the Fast Becky. It's not Fast Farm.
I'm thinking in my head.
Are you going to drink some coffee at me?
Yes.
Well, hi, New Zealand. Yeah, as soon as she's done tinking back her row, we're going to go get our ice cream.
Ice cream.
You scream.
We all scream.
Ice cream!
We're just like big dorks.
We are dorks. Lord have mercy on us.
I'm sorry to get you tickled every time you say that.
Because you either say it or think it every single time.
Love you, Mary.
Love you.
And it is National Banana Split Day. Tuck them in my shoes.
Well, Madonna, can't you just kind of roll them up like a burrito?
Yeah. Roll them up and tuck them in there.
Oh, do your boobs hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? Can you throw them over your shoulder like a continental soldier? Do your boobs hang low? Boom, boom, boom.
I don't have any. Hey,
Joe.
Joe.
Jim just said, burrito boobs. Hey, Joe. I was doing a test run to make sure that like I could handle the format and everything before I do my big extravaganza on Tuesday night.
I think she's got this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right.
Oh, are you done? Gosh, that was fast.
Woohoo!
We don't like Karen. We love her, but we don't like her because she's just a tad bit too fast.
Speedy Gonzalez over there. Knock out a pair of socks in 24 hours.
Yep.
Nothing's in the coffee. We're just high on a lot of sugar and wheat.
Buy coconut shells, yes. Is there a pattern or name for that shawl? It was actually in the knit crate.
It's the knit crate.
But be warned, there were some errors.
When you get to row 26, you have to do the next 2 rows if you're doing it. I know most y'all's knitters in here, but. And then the stitch count after that is also off by 4 to 8 stitches.
Hey, Robin.
Hi.
Hello.
Caught us in just about enough time for us to go get some ice cream because we're not hyped up enough.
We all scream. Surprise.
Ice cream!
Oh, the rubber band.
I
Oh.
thought I heard another snap.
Yeah.
You done with your row?
What is a beginner project for almost could be knitters? You said the K word.
Ooh. Woo! Say it
Let's
again.
start with the basic granny dishcloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will get you used to increases and decreases.
Love you, Gus. Hi, Gus. You want to go outside? She's gonna kill me. We'll go outside, Gus. Woo.
Hi, Leah. Love you.
Love you, mean it.
I would say, do you want a treat? I wonder how many cats are in there going, what?
Oh, even my cats would look for that.
Oh, he's just come in. Gotcha.
Brendan's gonna go hit up a DQ.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's go.
Actually, they used to have banana split blizzards.
They were good. I always had to get it with nuts, the walnuts.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
It's not fruit in it, so it counteracts all the sugar.
All right, guys.
Wow.
Thank you for hanging out while I did my test run. Thank you for my amazing co-host.
I've got 2 different color ones.
Y'all take care and come by Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. There will be giveaways.
Ooh, pot roast.
Pot roast.
Hot roast is always good. Doesn't matter what time of year.
Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming.
Bye, Leah. Bye, Robin. See you Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Day after like day. Irish Grace says bye.
Bye, guys.